Google Daydream View. Google's new Daydream is similar to Google Cardboard in concept. You still put your phone in an inexpensive headset, the $79 Daydream View, and it functions as your display thanks to a set of lenses that separate the screen into two images. A pairable remote you hold in your hand, similar to the Oculus remote, controls the action. It's impressive when you can find apps that work with it, but the software library is currently very light and it isn't backward compatible with Google Cardboard apps, though Google is working on that with an SDK update. Samsung Gear VR. Samsung's Gear VR is one of the most compellingly polished and accessible VR systems, with a catch. To use the Gear VR, you need a compatible Samsung Galaxy smartphone, currently 6 devices, including the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. This narrows down potential users to people who already own compatible Samsung phones, since buying one just to use with the Gear VR pushes the price to HTC Vive levels. If you already own a phone to go with it, though, the $100 Gear VR features controls built into the headset, a pass-through connector for keeping your phone charged, and is fairly comfortable to wear. Samsung collaborated with Oculus to build the Gear's software ecosystem, which already has a handful of games and apps, including virtual theaters for watching Netflix and other streaming video services. At MWC, Samsung announced a new Gear VR headset that includes a controller, but hasn't yet detailed pricing or availability. Oculus Rift. The Oculus Rift has become synonymous with VR, even if the brand has lost some of its luster against the HTC Vive and the PlayStation VR. The retail version of Oculus Rift is out, and while it's more expensive than the developer kits were, it's also much more advanced. From a technical standpoint, the headset is nearly identical to the Vive. It costs $200 less than the Vive as well, but it lacks the Vive's whole room VR, and if you want motion controls you'll need to spend that $200 for the, admittedly excellent, Oculus controllers. HTC Vive, Steam VR. HTC's Vive is a comprehensive package that includes a headset, 2 motion controllers, and 2 base stations for defining a whole room VR area. It's technically impressive, and is the only VR system that tracks your movements in a 10-foot cube instead of from your seat. It also includes a set of motion controllers more advanced than the PlayStation Move. But that $800 price tag is pretty hard to get past, and PC tethered VR systems like the Vive need plenty of power, with HTC recommending at least an Intel Core i5-4590 CPU and a GeForce GTX 970 GPU. Sony PlayStation VR. Sony's PlayStation VR is our current editor's choice for virtual reality, offering the most polished and easy-to-use tethered VR experience with a relatively reasonable price tag. You can only play proprietary titles on it, like Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, but a theater mode lets you play any PS4 game as if you were sitting in front of a large screen, and the VR games we've tried have impressed us. Like the Rift, it also requires an additional investment for full functionality. You need a PlayStation camera for the headset to work at all, and a PlayStation Move controller bundle for motion controls. Still, for a $400 headset, that means the total is still less than the price of the Rift. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and share. Please do subscribe us.